Hello, welcome back to Offsite Analysis. I'm Master KK from Circle 96, your modern Feng Shui consultant, condominium specialist. Today, we are going to talk about a condominium in Bukit Timah. It's called Forett at Bukit Timah. Total of 633 condominiums projects, freehold, but built by Qingjian Realty. Alright, so many people ask us why we're doing this. We're doing this because we have the knowledge of Feng Shui. And we know you are paying $1 million for a property, at least $1 million for a property, and we want you to be very informed about your environment. We want you to know what you're buying and what you're going to look out for, the ups and downs when you purchase this property. Alright, so what is Feng Shui? Feng Shui is actually environmental study or basically geography. We are not paid by the developers, we are not paid by the property agents to tell you this. We are doing this on our free will, and we have a lot of other videos, a full library of videos in our Facebook, website, and YouTube. Check them out if you want to purchase any condominiums or thinking of buying any condominiums. All right. This property sits on the very awkward shapes, so it's water element. So water element is good for the first son, the first daughter, the second son, and the third son. Alright, so these are very good for them, and also for mommy, not so bad. Okay, we're going to tell you three things about this property. We're going to tell you the people who stay in the property, the character of them, the health issues for them, and the luck cycle for them for the next 12 years, based on what we see on a street directory, based on what we see on the map, and past 12 years will reflect on next 12 years. Okay, from each cardinal. What's cardinal? Cardinal means one sector. East is one sector, north is one sector, so we call them sector, we call them cardinals. So one cardinals will tell you a few things. For example, the north cardinals will tell you a year. Which year is that? 2020, 2008, or 2032, which is 12 years later. So each cardinal will tell you a date. Each cardinal will also tell you a body part or organs. So north represents kidney. So north also represents water element. So north also represents a certain members of the family. That's the second son in the family. So he has to be the second boy. He must have an elder brother above him. All right. So each cardinal represents many things. So we're going to share with you each cardinals, 8 cardinals, and go one round. It's 12 years. All right. So without further ado, let's start. All right. This condominium is called Forett at Bukit Timah. Used to be Good Luck Garden. All right. So the east side of the property. Alright, east side represents the first son, the firstborn boy. He can have 2 sisters above him. Doesn't matter. He's the firstborn boy. He is still the first son. Alright, there's an MRT there. Beauty World MRT. I like it. So this boy basically is livable. People will come to him. He's quite influential. However, I want you to take care of the family members who are staying there. I want you to take care of your livers and your legs. Right, for these two, especially the first son. If you're a first son, if you're an older man, I want to take care of your legs, I want to take care of your liver. All right, especially so if you have family members that has liver problems, hepatitis, cholesterol, etc. All right, so the year 2023, you will start off with pretty okay, a lot of changes. However, sorry, not a lot of changes, normal. All right, not so many changes. Sorry, but at the third quarter, you peak at the third quarter, and then be careful in the last quarter, in the fourth quarter. All right, be careful. You will experience some troubles. But what I want you to do is I want you to persevere. I want you to make sure that you don't lend anybody any money, not to be a guarantor, not to be going to stock market to speculate. So long you are that, you're okay. And then you persevere. If you persevere through 2023, it will be slightly better for you compared to the last quarter. Okay, so health issues, like I mentioned, your legs and your liver, characters are okay, no problems. All right, let's talk about Southeast. Southeast represents the year 2024, 2025. Southeast, you start off with a very good year. However, I want you to keep persevering, because by mid or third quarter of the year, 2024 and 2025 will be stressful. Press on. I want you to continue to work hard, lay low. Again, don't be a guarantor, lend people money and things like that. I know you're going to have a lot of stress, but press on. Greener pasture is coming. All right, so you will get better at the last quarter. Okay. Changes, yes, there'll be some changes and crossover to new portfolio, new tasks, new duties, things like that. You must be versatile. Okay. Southeast represents the first daughter. The temperament of this daughter is short fuse. And I want you to understand that this daughter is also somebody who likes to be in a social community. So she likes bonding, she likes to be with a lot of people, a lot of friends. So spend more time with her, okay? She can also be religious, and or rather, she's a giver. She just want to give hard work, her service to a lot of people, but she don't get the returns she wants. Nobody appreciate her. So you're, as a job for parents, you want to tell her it's okay. People don't appreciate you. It's fine, so long you do the good things. You know it's right, do it, right? But you must educate her. If not, she'll be very stressed. Okay, good. Southeast also represents lane notes. I want you to be careful of your lane notes. People staying in Good Luck Gardens in the past, and currently it's going to be Forett at Bukit Timah. I want you to be careful with your lane notes. If you have parents who have lane notes problems, take care. Make sure your lane notes are taken care of. Okay. If you're not feeling well, please see a doctor. Don't try to be a hero. Okay, so this little girl also sleeps very late at night. She also has a lot of benefactors, so not to worry about her at all. Okay, especially when she's young, she has a lot of benefactors. Maybe grandparents will love her a little bit more. Her teachers will love her a little bit more. Okay, not to worry. So yes, like I said, 2023, so the last quarter. You stay low, don't invest, don't anyhow speculate. 2024, 2025, you start off very good. Okay. So let's talk about South. South represents a second daughter. So he must have a sister above her, a jia above her. She's a second daughter. So South represents the year 2026. Also represents the body parts, or eyes, your heart, your blood pressure, your breast for ladies. Okay. So I want to tell you something is that 2024 you already peak at the second quarter. After the second quarter, you peak, all right, and then you lay low. All right, then try not to be funny. Try not to do anything that's risky. Okay, I want you to be very, very cautious of what you're doing, especially you want to sign any signatures that you're going to put on a paper. Read through, make sure you do them properly. Okay, the second daughter can also be a bit regimental. So she can join police force, she can join government service, uniform service lah. That means military, things like that. Okay, she'll be good at it. All right. I also think that she is a shopaholic. All right, so shopping therapy is very good for her. She's expensive taste though, very expensive taste. Okay. Good, let's talk about Southwest. Southwest represents the year 2027, 2028. Now, I want people who stays in this place to take care of their digestive system, especially after you reach your adulthood. Okay, after 30s, you know, you got to start taking care of the digestive system. And if you are the mother of this house, well, Southwest represents a mother. You obviously got very expensive taste, or either that it comes from a very established family or well-to-do family, a good background, okay? Or you like to buy expensive stuff, okay? So you have a lot of benefactor. When you become mother in this place, you get a lot of people who wants to help you. Very good. So year 2027, year 2028, you start off with good year, very good year. Do not waste it. Continue to work hard. In third quarter you get a bit stressful, but crossover you will be better. However, I want you to lay low. Do not speculate again. Do not be a guarantor for anybody. And one more thing, digestive system. As you get older, you really want to look into your digestive system. Okay, I mentioned that earlier already. Okay, not just mommy, but everybody in the house. All right. So, ladies, your reproductive organs also. Please make sure that you address them. If you have any issues, see a doctor. Feng Shui is not magic. We don't heal people through Feng Shui. We create energy so that you meet the right doctor, meet the right medicine, and meet the right people to help you. Okay? Now, let's talk about the West. The West represents the third daughter. The three daughters must have two sisters above her. She's the third girl. Okay? West also represents the year 2029. 2029 is going to start off with a bit of stress, but if you persevere, the stress goes off very fast. You come to the second quarter, you're doing very well already. Again, there will be a lot of changes in 2029. Last quarter, you see some changes. Changes can be change your portfolio, change your bosses, change your job. Children go to school, and then you need to ballot, and then you start changing your normal activities really, because you plan next year is going to be starting a new school, and you're going to start planning your children's activities. All right, so 2029, busy year to end off with a very busy year, but nevertheless, it's quite fruitful. All right, so long you're not greedy, you're fruitful. All right, Northwest. Northwest represents father of the family. Daddy, you're obviously very hardworking. I like that. I like the work ethics of the father. Very hardworking. I want you to be careful of your people staying in good luck's garden. When you get older, I want you to be careful of your migraine. All right, you may have experience migraine problems. Okay, and Daddy, you're obviously very rigid. Sometimes try to be flexible a little bit. You're also a sociable person, so you like to be bonding with families and friends. Go ahead, no problem. So, but your migraine, I want you to take care. So especially for year 2030, 2031, these are 2 years belongs to Northwest. 2031 towards the end of the year a bit stressful already. So third quarter onwards a bit stressful already. So you must be careful. Try not to do anything that's silly. For example, putting your money to speculation. Not very good. Not very wise. Okay. All right. North represents the second brother, the second son of the family, so you must have one brother above him already. Mommy, I want you to get a good gynae, especially if you're expecting your second boy. Gynae is such an important thing. You really need someone to help you if you are pregnant, okay? This boy, I like his work ethic. He gets better when he becomes matured adult, okay? And I think he can migrate. If he wants to migrate, it'll be better for him as well, okay? Yes, okay. This boy basically I was want you to take care of your, not just this boy, basically everybody in the family. I want to take care of your kidney. If you have memories problems, if you cannot stand on two legs for a long time, then kidney is something that you want to take care of. So please, if you have these problems, please take care of your kidneys, okay? If you have hearing problems also, hearing problems as well, all right? So this year, stay low, people. You start off not so bad, but I want you to stay low. Especially the third quarter in 2031 will give you some stress really, so I want you to stay low. 2032 you begin just maintain a low profile if you're okay. So 2032 or North also represent this year 2020. So 2020, as you know, it's not a very good year to start off with because of the corona disease, or COVID-19 they call it. So I want you to stay low, make sure that you take care of yourself, build a immune system, do not go to crowded places. Okay, same thing as 2032. I also don't want you to do many investments or many big projects. Just stay low, just low profile. Okay, mommy, again, if you're getting married, pardon me, giving birth to a baby, second baby especially, please make sure that you get yourself a good gynae. All right, I cannot stress this enough. Okay, so 2021, 2022 is also representing the northeast. Northeast also represents the third boy. That means he must have two brothers above him, and then he's the third boy. So this third boy has expensive taste. Yes, very expensive taste. As he gets older, young adulthood's a lot of guiren, a lot of benefactors for him, and then he will transit into a lot of changes. He will grow up, and maybe whatever he studied doesn't mean that he's going to practice it. For example, he studied law, doesn't mean he's going to read law. He read laws in the university, so it doesn't mean he's going to practice law, right? He may even do something else out of his education. Okay. People, 2021, 2022 start off not bad. But I want you to be careful. Still, there's a trace, especially 2021, there's still a trace of betrayal. There's still a trace of difficulty carry forward from 2020. So 2021, watch expenses. Make sure you take care of yourself in terms of investment. Don't be too harsh and rush into it. You only get better at the third quarter. Okay, so 2022 also the same. Gets better in third quarter, and then if there's some changes, you may be posted overseas, or you may get a portfolio change. All right, so there you are. We covered for all the 8 cardinals and for all the children and parents. If you have any questions, do drop us a comment. If you have any condominiums you want us to analyze, also drop a comment. We'll tell you. What we do is that we have a whole library of Facebook videos inside our Facebook that tells all the condominiums in Singapore. Look for it. If you cannot find anything, click and comment and let us know so we can share the analysis of the condominiums. All right. Second, if you like us, click the link below. Make an appointment to see us with your floor plans. And then Master Sharon or myself will give you a 45 minutes one-to-one analysis free of charge. However, if you want to choose a condominium, select a unit, you have to also make an appointment with us, and there's a small fee to pay to analyze your condominium. Very cheap lah. You're buying $1 million already. That $200 will not set you back very far. Okay, so select a place is very good. Select a place is very important because not all condominium are squarish. They are always awkward shaped, so you want to pick the best for yourself. Okay. Fourth, we also have a secret group there. If you like us, you click friend of Circle 96, and then we will join the secret group. We'll tell you more about Feng Shui tips. Okay, so there are 4 things for you to take note. Do like us and do follow us. So if you have friends who want to buy condominium, send them our way yourself. Let them watch our videos. All right. Before I sign off, I want to wish everybody happy, healthy, and prosperous. All right, Master KK signing off. Good night.